What's up, everybody? Today's episode was great. I liked every second of it. Okay, Spinelli. He's like one of my all-time favorites on this show. What the hell? I was like, Jason didn't even hit the bag that hard, and that fool went flying back into the wall. I was like, he did not punch that bag that hard, Spinelli. Stop with the dramatics. And then when Jason was like getting all up intense on the bag and he punched Spinelli in the stomach, I was like, damn, that did look like it hurt though. Um, I like the gym scenes though, because I know RC and all them. You know, when One Life to Live was around, they did a bug Joe. They did a lot of gym scenes in Landview. So it was good that they brought some gym scenes to Port Charles. That's good. I like the gym scenes. I think it's fun that have some diversity on the show. A little some different sets. I like that. The gym is actually nice. I like the colors and stuff like that. I'm a more of a red and black type person myself. I like it. It was fun seeing him in the gym, but Spinelli made a lot of sense to Jason, like, to fight for the marriage. It's not nothing Carly and them ain't been telling him he should do. Um, I know a lot of, let me just break this down real quick about John. I don't hate John McBain. That's not, I'm sorry if I've been leading people to think I hate John McBain. I don't hate John McBain. What I'm saying is I hate how he is in relationships. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have mind him probably being with Sam if Jason and Sam weren't a couple. The reason why I don't like him going up, taking up with Sam or whatever like that is because of the simple fact she's a married woman. That's why I have a problem with him and Sam being a couple. If Jason was with somebody else and Sam, was single or whatever, cool, Because remember, in what 2008, Sam was dating Lucky, Jason was with Liz at the time. I didn't have a problem with that really. It's the simple fact that they're married now. That's my problem. And I know how John McBain is in relationships. Like I said yesterday, he's a relationship terminator. I think it, but I'm gonna get to Natalie right now. Actually, Natalie Buchanan. She do not have the right. I understand she's upset with John, but don't take that out on Liam. That's not fair to him. You know what I mean? I don't like Natalie personally. I can't stand the skank, but this is right up her alley. Like, I know how Natalie is. I knew when Clint filed that restraining order, I knew Natalie had something to do with that because of the simple fact every time Natalie gets mad, she acts irrational and she does dumb things. It's okay. I agree with John on this point. It's okay for her to be upset with him and don't want to see him or talk to him or whatever, but you can't keep the kid away from him. That's not fair. I mean, John went like literally almost all of 2011 thinking Liam wasn't his kid. He finally got Liam back. Why would you want to hurt him like that and take Liam away? It's cool if she don't want to be with him no more. That's fine, but don't try to use his son against him. I hate when people do that. Use the kid against the other person. I don't like that. I think she has no right to do that. Um, but the way it's looking like we're gonna have a Natalie Buchanan versus John McBain moment in the courtroom. So my guess would be I haven't heard anything about Melissa Archer coming to the show. Natalie Buchanan. I haven't heard anything about her popping up in Port Charles or him going to Landview to see her. I'm kind of tired of them mentioning Clint and Natalie and on him, but not showing Natalie. I think they should show her and Liam at least once or twice on the show because I know people getting tired of him mentioning her or on the phone with her. Like, that's just dumb. Um, I just think that they should have her do a pop in. You know what I mean? Um, Alexis. Oh, Jerry Jacks. That's who I really wanted to talk about. Jerry Jacks. Okay, I like Jerry Jacks. He's a psychopath. I like psychopaths. I think they bring good drama to the show. He's a funny psycho. But I draw the line at him messing with Carly and Jocelyn. I draw the line at that. My guess would be he's trying to kidnap Jocelyn to bring Jocelyn to Jax, or to bring Jax and Carly maybe back together. I'm not sure what Jerry Jax is thinking about. I'm not. Who knows what goes on in his demented mind? Ewan has a soul. I always thought Ewan was this heartless person after I saw what he did with Robin, but he actually has a soul. This is something he don't want to do. He never wanted to, do what he did to Robin. Jerry was pretty much making him do it. So I kind of don't blame Ewan for what's going on, but I think Jerry Jax is working for somebody. Jerry Jax he's not no brains behind the operation. He's always been a middleman. Even with the hostage, remember with the hostage situation, he's always the middleman in something. He's always the middleman. The Balkan storyline, he's always the middleman. He's never the one behind it all. He's mainly the middleman. He gets paid to take, to do things. So I wonder who he's working for. Maybe this time he is the brains behind the operation. You never know. Carly, and it was good seeing Carly and Todd today having a full day together. That was fun to see. I like seeing them together. Now all of a sudden she trying to hook Todd up. I'm like, Carly, you're the perfect person for Todd. Soon they will see it. I'm happy that Carly finally acknowledged the fact that she's still legally married to Jax. I think Todd was right, though. She do need to sign the divorce papers to Jax. Get it over with. Why do you want to stay married to somebody who don't obviously want to stay married to you? Get it over with. I like them together. I want to see Carly and Todd hook up. That's just the way I want to see it. I want to see them together. They bring, I think they got great chemistry together. I like the scenes with Maxie and Lulu. Maxie has such a big mouth. Maxie, seriously, Lulu don't even know if she's pregnant or yet, and you're gonna go around telling Elizabeth and Epiphany that she's pregnant. Seriously, Maxie, mind your business. I can understand where Lulu coming from. Like, I think deep down, Lulu's afraid to become a parent. I think that's what her problem is. She's afraid. She's not ready yet. Remember when she got pregnant a few years ago, she had an abortion. So I don't think she's still ready yet, because she's still trying to, she's new to this marriage thing, and I think that's what she's trying to focus on. She's trying to focus on being a good wife and focus on a career. That's what she's focusing on. Now, what was funny to me was she said there's no way she could be pregnant because her and Dante haven't talked about it. I was like, last time I checked, people don't get pregnant by talking. That was just funny to me. I'm like, people don't get pregnant by talking. So obviously there was a little bit more talking to it. Why, if she was so worried about having a baby, why, babies come unexpectedly. People always get unexpectedly pregnant. But my problem was, she said it's not the right time. This is a soap opera. You live in Port Charles. There's always drama. There's never going to be a right time. Look at Carly, look at Liz, look at all these people that got pregnant and had babies. It was never the right time for them. But look at them years later. All of their kids are here, and it's never going to be a right time. There's never going to be a right time on this show to get married. There's never going to be a right time on this show to have a kid. There's never going to be a right time to do damn near anything fun, because there's always drama that follows it. But I'm pretty sure she's pregnant, and I hope that her pregnancy go great. I hope her and Dante have a healthy baby. But I can understand her concerns. Oh, I meant to say this. Jen Lilly, her last day as Maxie, from what I heard a few months ago, is tomorrow. Her last day as Maxie is tomorrow. Kirsten Storms will be back in the studios, the GH studios, on the 20th. So Jen Lilly last day is tomorrow, from what I gathered. Her last day is tomorrow. So today was the last day. I think tomorrow is the last day. I think you'll see Jen Lilly. She did a good job though as Maxie. But I think I'm ready for Kirsten Storms to come back. I'm definitely ready for her to come back. Anyway. I don't want to see Jason with Liz. Here's why. I still think there's a chance for Liz and Ewan. Because obviously Ewan don't want to do all this crazy stuff Jerry Jacks got him doing. But I think they've been doing Liz and Jason to death. Liz and Jason are not soulmates. They don't belong together. That's my opinions. All of this is just my opinions. They don't belong together. Sam and John McBain, I would probably get used to them being a couple if she wasn't married. But the fact is, you're breaking up a marriage just to bring him in. That's not fair. That's all I'm saying. That's not fair. I know a lot of people don't want him with Olivia. A lot of people don't want him with Liz. A lot of people don't want him with such and such. They want him with Sam. But not at the expense of Jason and Sam, who have a long history. Granted, okay, I'm about to give y'all this. It's like One Life to Live. It's like when John was with Evangeline. Think about this. That was his one true love. So think about this. What if Sam McCall came strolling in to One Life to Live, Landview? John and Evangeline had this 8-year romance. Just think about this. John and Evangeline had this 8-year on and off relationship. They get married. Sam comes strolling in Landview. And she start having feelings for John McBain, which may cause the divorce between John and Evangeline. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, but wouldn't people get upset by that? Especially if they invested 8 years on and off with this couple, to see them finally get married and then to have some newbie come to the show and destroy all of that? You mean to tell me you wouldn't be pissed about that? That's all I'm trying to say. Look at it from that point of view and see where I'm coming from it. I don't have a real big issue with John McBain. That's not what I'm saying. Relationship wise, I have an issue with John McBain because of the simple fact he's not right. I like Sam. Sam is one of my favorite characters. I want to see her happy. She's not gonna be happy if she ain't got no marriage or nothing down. You know that she wants to have a family, like I said. She wants to get married and stuff like that. McBain don't want that. That's all I'm saying. So, anyway, I can't wait for tomorrow's episode. Sonny and Christina, Sonny's going to tell Christina he's going to pop the question. I feel bad for Jason because, you know what, every time he walks in, he always see McBain and Sam together, hugging or kissing. I feel bad for him, because it's the hurt in his eyes. So anyway, I'll see everybody tomorrow. I'm out. Oh, can't wait for Jerry Jacks and Alexis to link up tomorrow. That's going to be dope. See everybody tomorrow.